systems are a go here, Walter. Looks like I'm getting a feed from the folks out there. Let me draw. Oh, Walter's making sure he's looking good. He's looking good. Checking the nose hairs. Yeah, everything's all good.
There
Let's.
we go. Check my nose there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, old Walter. Let me. Hold on. Let me drop the open on people.
Boom!
Welcome back to the
And
Hank Strange
kaboom!
Situation.
Double boom.
Lifestyle.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up. Ring the bell.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I gotta turn the volume off
feedback
there.
over
Hang
there?
on.
Is that you?
Yeah,
Making the feedback noises. We are live. Come on, Walter. Let's do jazz hands. I don't know.
Oh, shit. I gotta turn the sound off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mute it.
All right, old Walter. Let me. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me drop the open on people. Don't know where the mute button is, Walt. There you
I'm
go.
pushing it.
Is that me? Hold on. Yes. Make sure you.
I'll get it here eventually.
Wait. Yeah, it's not me. I can tell you that.
No, it's not you.
It's definitely not me.
There you go.
So that's 100% on you, Walter. Let's get jazz hands going. It's finally Friday, yo. Come on, get the jazz hands going. I hope you got your big girl Friday panties on. The Friday panties. Either you have them freshly cleaned and everything, waiting for Friday, or you're still wearing the same ones from last Friday.
From last Friday.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Oh, dear.
They're well marinated now. Hopefully you've got some Friday panties on. We are live. What's up, Walter?
I was gonna say, if you had them on from last Friday, you're funky as a monkey.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And this is episode 467. 467 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. It's just Walter Keller and myself. Yeah, just the two of us. So we're calling it Friday with Walter. I was going to put Friday with old Walter, but then it was like too many words. And
yeah.
You know, Lola doesn't like...
I'm gonna see you tomorrow, and I got guns, man. Don't insult me too much.
I got guns too.
I know, but
yeah, I mean,
I
don't have army guns like you know.
I got machine guns, man.
Yeah. I don't have. Yeah, I definitely don't have any of those. I don't have any of those. So yeah, it's just me and Walter, and we're gonna talk about lots of stuff going on. Some gun news. We got some gun news and things like that. But we're also gonna talk to you guys about Stranger Palooza. Because we gotta get folks checking out Stranger Palooza, which is the auto channel, the auto YouTube channel that we have where we're throwing up all the car related stuff. We've got some cool 4x4 military vehicles, armored vehicles, whatever we saw at SEMA show. You know, there's a couple of electric things in there. You know,
we'll let a couple of them slide.
Yeah, a little bit of electric stuff in there, and of course Walter's got Dirt Foot Racing.
Dirt Foot. If you ain't dirty, you ain't racing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I don't know if Walter's foot ever got dirty, but whatever.
I've had some dirty feet. Now, come on.
Where does the Dirt Foot Racing thing come from?
I don't know. Just a name that it kind of reminds me of something southern, something like Yahoo Mountain Dew kind of thing. You know, that kind of character.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we're gonna have a hillbilly with big feet. I don't know. You know, it's like.
What about like Stinkfoot Racing?
Stinkfoot?
Stink foot racing? No. Yeah. How about picklefoot racing?
Picklefoot. You can have any kind of foot you want. Oh, wait, hold. Oh man, I just went on the Fox News. There's an interesting story there. I don't know if it might be too early yet.
Yeah, Walter. Yeah, slow down. Put it in. Send me a link to it. Send me a link to it before you start.
It's about guys and girls and personal parts. So.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. Yes. Camp David says, "Gorn us, Walt. Gorn us."
Gorn you?
Yeah, gorn us.
Gorn us early, gorn us late, gorn us in the middle, gorn us in the back.
Yeah, while
Walter's get gorned in the backside. Yeah.
While old Walter is looking around for some gorn over there, I'm going to remind everyone the show's brought to you by Harry's Holsters. If you use the code Hank10, that gets you 10% off Harry's Holsters. Guess what, though? I think is it Hank Strange or Hank 10 at Harry's Holsters? I can't remember.
You asking me? I don't know.
Yeah, Lola, let me know about that. It's either Hank Strange or Hank 10 or one of those.
Does he have a holster for a Sky 380?
I don't think Harry's making any Sky holsters. Yeah, I don't think he's making.
Because I got me a blue Sky.
Yeah.
380 coming.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know if he's doing that. I know Harry said he is going to have some Black Friday sales. So
cool.
that's going to be going on, and you can use the Hank. I think it's Lola. Let me know if it's Hank Strange or Hank 10. But anyway, you could use that code on top of whatever's coming up. So there's going to be some Black Friday stuff from Harry's Holsters. That's the official holster maker of the Hank Strange situation, as well as the. It's in this video description. Okay, that still doesn't answer the question. Oh, hold on. Now I gotta search it and go find out, what the code thing is. Thanks a lot, Lola. So anyway, Harry's Holsters. That's who's bringing the show to you tonight.
Cool.
So when I find out about that, I'll let you. Hold on, let me see if I found out right here. Yeah, it's Hank Strange. Yeah, thanks, Lola. I already figured that out on my own. Yeah. So, this is too much information. My brain can only hold so many thoughts.
You got an old school processor.
Yeah.
You got a 386 in there running.
My brain, I was going to say, my brain is way before processors. It's like an abacus. That's how.
Slide rule.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to shout out people here, Walter, before we get deep into this. Chris Williams, shout out to him. The Archangel's out there as well. Jade Grew is out there. Vanessa Kitty is out there. Shout out to Vanessa Kitty. Let's see. Armament and Axes also out there. Kermit Loves Bacon.
I do too. So.
Kermit Loves Bacon says smash those thumbs ups. Yes, please do smash the thumbs ups. Ring the bell.
Last night I did not call out Big Dick Willie in the house because we were right in the middle of talking to Scott and I didn't want to scare him off too bad.
Yeah.
So
BDW.
Big Dick Willie in the house.
Yeah. Let's just call him BDW when there's people on and we don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lola says thank you on that one. If we don't know, tonight you can say whatever you want. Whatever you want. But actually, Scott from Sky was pretty cool. He was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. So hopefully we'll have him come back on. Jay Brennan is out there. Let's see. Did I say Armament and Axes? Yeah. Michael Bender, the Motorboaters out there. Camp David, Chris Bullish, James Miller also out there. Randy Peacock. Randy Peacock says, smash those thumbs ups, yo.
I gotta do that.
It's Friday, people. We're gonna have fun. It's me and Walter.
Yeah.
We usually have Babyface, but Babyface was he's on the road. I think he was over at your place today, right?
Yeah, he stopped in the shop today. Yep.
Yeah, so we don't have
Babyface. Picking up a project.
Yep. Let's see who we got. Eric Hammond. We got We Run Guns. Shout out to We Run Guns. He's out there. Let's see. Rodney Brady. Also out there, John Dieter as well. Imposters out there. RTS guy is out there. Shout out to everyone that's out there. If I missed anyone, you need shout outs or whatever, let me know. And we will do
shout you out.
Appropriate shout outs. John Dieter says he missed the Sky Guy. Yeah. You can always go back and watch last night's episode.
Yeah, you catch up with it, yeah.
It's up there. Yeah. Last night's episode. What's that you're fondling?
Oh, this is 1903 Springfield. 0383. Kind of a project gun. Just kind of a shooter. Nothing special. I gotta get a stock and a few more parts and it'll be ready to play with. Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
While we're talking about Black Friday, I don't know if you've seen any deals, Walter, and Lola and I will be throwing up stuff on social media here, and we'll be talking about it on the podcast as we get closer to Black Friday.
Can we mention other people's
Sure.
deals?
Who you want to mention?
Right before I turned on or gave you a call, 704 Tactical put up Friday deals that he's doing.
Oh, cool. Okay. How so? We got to get 704 back on again, man. How are those guys?
Yeah, he has some good stuff actually.
Yeah.
He said something about Walmart's clearing out their 223 and 9mm ammo. So on clearance.
Oh wait, so Walmart finally decided to discount some stuff?
I guess, yeah. That's what he said. So
curious.
I'm gonna have to. I might have to make a trip after the. It's too late though. They don't sell ammo after 9 o'clock. I don't think.
They don't. So in the 24-hour ones, you can't buy ammo.
No.
What kind of nonsense is that?
I think after 9 o'clock, no more ammo.
Hmm.
You know,
Interesting.
here in the city, that is, anyways. I don't know about out there in the country, but
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't go to Walmart too often. I was actually in Walmart not too long ago with Lola. The only thing I really cared to look at was the cars. I always go check out the cars. Cars. Cars,
Cars
Automobiles.
at Walmart.
Yeah, the little Hot Wheels.
I was gonna
Hot
say,
Wheels
man,
cars.
why is Walmart selling cars, man?
Yeah.
You went into the toy section.
Yeah, toy section. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
I
That's
check
cool.
out the cars. I see, are there any cool cars in there, I still collect cars and stuff like that,
I know you
Those are the cheaper ones to buy, the safe ones.
do.
The Pants says his Walmart sells ammo 24/7.
Really?
Yeah.
I just seem to remember something saying they didn't do it after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, John
I
Dieter
might be-
says nope, they stopped selling after 9 in my town also. Oh,
Oh
okay.
man, I
Yeah.
just got a big dish of Chinese.
Oh,
So
okay.
you guys are gonna have to put up with this.
No,
Log.
eating. Oh, eating. Yeah. Yeah. There was something that we did. There was like I put up a snippet. I forgot who I was talking to, but I put up there was a snippet that you were on and you were eating, and I put it up on Hank Strange, and
Yeah.
someone was like, "That guy that's eating is totally rude."
All
And
right.
then
Well,
there were people who were like, "Hey, Walter like works all day and then comes in and does
yeah,
the
I'm
show."
ready to have
So
something to eat.
yeah, this is his dinner time that we're doing the show. So the folks in here know. Let's see, we've got the Pants in here, Gorillas and Guns. Who else we got that came in? Chuck Miller, I think. I'm just trying to see. Brian Davis. Oh, Brian Davis says, "I live in Virginia. What's y'all's opinion on me moving the F out of the state? I feel all is lost here."
Well,
Okay, that's a very deep,
it's not
serious
gonna be-
question right
It's
now.
not going to be pretty there. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Listen, I understand. Like, I moved from New York to Virginia, and then I moved from there to here to Florida. And there's things happening in Florida I'm not happy about. And, and sometimes I think, oh, what am I going to do? Move. Ultimately, where are we going to move to? So
Well-
at some point, we have to try to, like, stand and fight before we get into the moving situation, I think.
Due to the political situation in Virginia and the relationship to D.C., I don't think it's going to get any better. So
Yeah.
unless there's major stuff that makes the Democrats look really bad, which they're doing that themselves.
Liberals are moving from. Okay, so look at
Yeah, I know.
California, man. California is sinking into the abyss.
They don't care.
And-
Hypodermics for everybody. Yeah.
Well, but lots of people are moving out of California. And when
Yeah.
they're leaving California, they're going to Nevada and messing everything up in Nevada, right? That's happening.
Bringing their liberal thoughts to.
Yeah. So they're spreading out. So, and then here on the East Coast, that same thing's happening with people leaving New York, leaving New Jersey, leaving Connecticut.
Coming to Florida.
Yeah, and then
Well,
messing up Florida and lots of states in the
The
South.
bottom line is liberals are just as cheaper than a non-liberal. So the main reason they get out of these places is because they're getting their ass taxed off. So they come to a new state, and then they want to get their ass taxed off here too. So I don't get it.
Yeah,
No.
it is a shame what's happening in Virginia. Like, I know it is. It really is a shame. Virginia. I mean, if you go back, like, man, I think 10 years. I don't know if 10 years ago Virginia was this bad. I don't think so. This is
Probably not.
this is really kicking into high gear, as we move forward here. So, I think that it's up to you, man. Ultimately, it's up to you if you can afford to move and go somewhere else. Do that.
It's not going to be like a big, start your whole life over again thing. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can do it, if you don't have a bunch of family and stuff like that. So
Well, if your family's a bunch of leftists, you won't
Yeah.
get away from them anyways. But
ultimately, I think all these people on the left are they're going to burn out people in America, and there's going to be massive
Uprising?
pushbacks against a lot of this. Yeah. Yeah.
very well could be, yes.
Yeah. Chuck Miller says, please don't move. What does he say? Please don't move to Arizona and screw it up here. We're the #1 gun state. We want to keep it that way.
Well,
and then there's lots of states. Actually, that was one of the news things I was going to talk about. I had several news things I was going to get into here. Let me see if I can find that one. Well, there's a bunch of states that are doing the sanctuaries, or cities in states that are doing the sanctuary thing, right?
yeah, we just had a county in Florida did that.
Yeah, I think it's Lake County, which is not that far.
Up in north, yeah.
Yeah. Which technically in Florida is not even really binding because you can't actually do that in Florida. You can't make up your own gun laws. But, yeah. Here, let me see. I think I found it right here. I think I found this. Let me throw this up. Hold on a second. Why did it go? Oh, I hit the wrong thing there. Okay, so let me throw this on the screen here. Boom, there we go. Florida gun owners, lawyers react to Lake County Second Amendment sanctuary resolution. So it says the Lake County Commission in Central Florida recently became the first county in the state to pass a resolution declaring itself a Second Amendment sanctuary in support of gun rights. Adam Skaggs, the chief counsel and policy director for the Giffords Law Center. Ooh, boo, 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 boo to those people. Told Fox News the resolution is illusory. Illusory, that's their word. The Lake County, this is what they're saying. This is interesting. The Lake County Commission's resolution is purely a political symbolic gesture that doesn't really have any legal weight whatsoever, said Skaggs. It's really important to understand the lack of significance of what they've done here. And basically he's saying that because ordinances, unlike resolutions, have the force of law, but in Florida, counties and municipalities are prohibited from adopting ordinances on guns. Florida's statewide law says the only state legislature can create laws that have to do with firearms. So,
and I support that fully.
Yeah. But it's still, I mean, yes, it's a symbolic thing. So
you need that. I mean,
yeah.
You need to stand up to these leftists and say, hey, look, this is the way we think. This is the way we feel.
Yeah. But it's funny. No one on the left feels like that these sanctuary things are bad when they want to make like immigration sanctuaries and all kinds of other sanctuary things. And no, that's cool. But when people want to do Second Amendment sanctuaries, oh, wait a second. But you can't make up your own gun laws in Florida, and we need to make sure that that's good. I think this is just a symbolic thing on the part of Lake County. So let's see. By the way, 817 LDS gave us a couple of bucks here in the super chat. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Yep. All of that stuff goes towards keeping the lights on here, so we do appreciate it.
Every shekel counts.
Yeah. Let's see. Matt Davis says Seattle is a sewer because of its tyrannical laws. Right.
Yep.
Gorillas and Guns says he posted that in his group earlier. Yep. So let's see. Big Cliff said missed last night. Really missed the WMMF podcast. So glad to be back. We should be here. We should have a good long run here.
Until the SHOT Show.
What's that? Oh, up until Thanksgiving.
Well, holidays too. Holidays will mess with it and stuff.
Yeah. So,
what day is Christmas on this year?
What day is Christmas on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You got. Let's see. End of the week, Lola, or middle of the week? Middle of the week, Lola says. Christmas is middle of the week. Yeah, it looks like a Wednesday.
Well, that'll fuck that week up.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let me just tell you guys while I'm thinking about it here. In December, we started a tradition last year, mostly because it was driving Lola batshit crazy, mailing out stuff to people. So we don't. What?
Should I just come stand behind you as your hype lady?
You can come stand over here, Lola, but you're so short, no one's going to see you. Go, come on. Come in here. Let's see. Oh, now you don't want to come in here. Come on, let's see. No, come on, short stuff. Here.
I like shouting at you from
yeah, let's look, there you go. There's Lola for all the people. There's Lola. Yeah. She's standing on her tiptoe right there so she could so she could. Yeah. So anyway, since Lola doesn't like mailing out stuff all the time, I decided last year to just do everything in December, and we're gonna do that same thing this year. So every day we're on in December, we're gonna give away stuff. So you're gonna have to be subscribed to the channel here. You're gonna have to be actually live. We're only giving it to people who are live with us. Walter's gonna be giving stuff. Babyface, myself. I spoke to Sam Andrews. Sam Andrews is going to be giving away some holsters, Walt.
Ooh.
Yep. So everyone out there better get subscribed. Better start do it now. But we're going to that stuff is going to happen in December, just so everyone knows. Whenever we're on in December, we'll be Santa Clauses all.
Giving something away.
All month, yeah. So, yeah, every day we're on. Walmart deal says every day, question mark. Every day that we're on here live, you'll have to be subscribed. You'll have to be live here with us. You'll have to comment. They'll usually
work. I might have to work a little bit.
Yeah, there'll be a little bit of work involved. You might have to, do some things like how we're trying to build up Stranger Palooza. You might have to go over there. Thanks to the people that went over to Stranger Palooza, by the way, and subscribed. And the ones that went to Dirtfoot Racing got some subscriptions. Yeah, Dirtfoot Racing got some subscriptions.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Yeah. Gorillas and Guns says I need a nice leather holster for my S&W revolver. Okay. The Pants says dibs. Early dibs. I don't know how long. Dibs probably is going to expire by the time we get there. So, and then Matt Davis says hi to Lola. So there you go.
Yep, don't forget Lola.
Yeah. Let me see what other new stuff is going on. There was some other. Oh, you know what I actually saw?
What's that?
Do you know that? So you know FPSRussia, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that FPSRussia went and did his jail time?
Yeah, he's already done. He's out. Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at a video of him talking about that whole process. Man, poor like we're talking about all these things they have made. And I'm serious about this. This is actually kind of crazy. If you think about it, they made FPSRussia a felon. That really sucks. That's really, really ridiculous. I don't know.
All I can say is people be very careful.
Yeah.
And what you do and what you mail and everybody's like, oh man, that stuff's all cool. Be very careful.
Yeah, be careful. Know what state you're in and all that kind of stuff. I didn't watch everything with him talking about it. I watched some of the stuff, and it's FPSRussia, so he's making light of it or whatever. But it's serious. He did some time. He did some weeks.
And he lost 400 grand's worth of stuff.
Yeah, he lost a lot of stuff. Yeah. That's, I don't know, man. That's really, really ridiculous what happened in that situation there, and it's unfortunate it went that way. But I'm glad he went to jail. He said he almost got what do they call it when they
shanked?
No, not shanked. He almost got booty tapped.
Oh dear!
Somebody was plotting on him up in there. That's what happens when you go to jail looking too cute. You got to mess yourself up before you go to jail.
Okay,
you got to get.
Find out.
You got If you are going to go to jail, the one thing you do not want to be is attractive.
A pretty boy.
Yeah. You want to. You don't. That doesn't really work. But yeah, he was explaining it, man. I was like, wow. And I think he wound up going to jail in Talladega, in Alabama.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah. So.
I wonder any hints on what he's doing now, or what he's gonna do?
Well, he's doing that. I think he's into cooking, and he's got I think he's still doing some game stuff. He has like a podcast he does that's pretty big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess he's just doing that stuff. He's doing other things. Very entertaining guy. The motorboater wants to know what he was charged with.
They said he was dealing, I think, or something.
Yeah, I don't know if he was dealing. You have to go back and look at everything. I think what happened was that he received something in the mail that he wasn't supposed to receive. Some illegal substances or something like that, and then they tried to go after him because he had all these guns, and I guess instead of just fighting this out in court, he did a plea deal, which he got like a reduced sentence, and that's me shortcutting it. I think it's more complicated than that. I suggest you go find the podcast. I'll tell you what what is it? The PKA. I think it's the PKA podcast is the name of it. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong here. Yeah. So there you go. E-Rock says he's present. Okay, there you go. Shout out to E-Rock. And then Rocky Mountain Bear says, I wish I wasn't so damn pretty. Okay. Yeah, Jerry Jr. said he's a felon over a bit of marijuana, something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Once again, watch yourself, people.
Yeah, Big Cliff says he's got street cred now. No, unfortunately, we're not going to get to see FPSRussia's brand of videos anymore when it comes to guns. He's still doing stuff, but the gun stuff, I guess he can't do. Cannot do that stuff. So, I think that sucks. So
not as a convicted felon. No.
Yeah, and there's obviously going to be other things that go behind that, right? So,
yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. I carry my revolver in single action, says Hank. Are you still carrying a big fat wallet? Yes. I still do the big. I know I gotta reduce down my wallet, but I keep it in my front pocket. So there you go. It's a nice wallet from Andrews, custom leather. Tegu lizard. So Chuck Miller says he can get his rights back. I'm not sure what the process is for getting your rights back and stuff like that. So there you go. Yeah. Listen, it's really, really stupid what's going on, and that's why we all have to pay attention to a lot of these things that are happening here. And losing his gun rights over some bullshit like that's really not cool. So that was that. I don't know. Let me see what other news. There was some other stuff I wanted to pull up here. Okay. I'm going to save that one. There's a bunch of... Oh, you know what? Other gun news.
What's that?
So, Smith & Wesson... Here, let me throw this up here. Smith & Wesson... spin-off American Outdoors to separate from Smith & Wesson. Oh, that was big news. I think that's been going on for a couple of days. American Outdoor Brands Corporation have announced a plan to spin off Smith & Wesson from their non-firearms brand. In a press release timed with the release of the company's financial reports for the first quarter of 2020, American Outdoors announced that its board of directors has unanimously approved proceeding with a plan to spin off its outdoor products and accessories business as a tax-free stock dividend to its stockholders. The splitting of the company into Smith & Wesson Brands, Inc., which will encompass the firearm business, and American Outdoor Brands, Inc., which will include all the outdoor products and accessories business, will take place during the second half of 2020. And so here, I'm going to just read a little bit of the statement. There have been significant changes in the political climate, as well as the economic, investing, and insurance market since we embarked upon what we believe have been our very successful diversification efforts. We believe that separating into two independent public companies will allow each company to better align its strategic objectives with its capital allocation priorities.
Bullshit.
Yeah, did you? So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, right? I mean, like the Supreme Court's didn't take up that case where someone's trying to sue
Remington.
Yeah, Remington, vis-a-vis Bushmaster and all that stuff. So I guess that takes the teeth out of any protection for firearms companies.
Well, yeah, I don't know the legal details, but
yeah. It's about to get drastic up in here. Kathleen Music Lover says everyone is running for hills. There's definitely you're gonna see some more diversification, I think. Oh, by the way, shout out to Gun Doctor TV. I see him in the chat. Shout out to Gun Doctor TV out there. Yeah, CB says they're getting ready for lawsuits. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think business-wise, that's what they have to do. I get it. I think ultimately here we all need to. It's so easy to forget with everything happening, right? That if it weren't for the Democrats getting Trump derangement syndrome and deciding to try to impeach Trump on some nonsense, Trump right now would actually be making deals with their asses when it comes to guns and the Second Amendment and all that stuff, right? Because he between Trump and the Republicans, they were all ready to make deals. So at some point here, when they get over this, whatever nonsense is going on with impeachment and all that, they're going to get back to that stuff. Hopefully it doesn't happen anytime soon. Hopefully it doesn't happen until after the next elections. And you might really want to think seriously about who you vote for and whether or not those people are true believers in the Constitution, specifically Second Amendment. Because then they'll just be right back to going after these companies. And I think right now the companies are just securing themselves and getting ready for that eventuality.
It's silly stuff. I mean,
yeah.
Do you go after Chevy because Granny was killed in a Chevy?
Yeah.
If it wasn't defective?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think
it's the
that's
same
the way they
thing.
look at it.
Somebody's driving that car, and somebody, because it's a car.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah, Brick says, let's see, this is an interesting comment. Brick says maybe some of these companies who are becoming smaller can have more of a voice in the 2A fight instead of being controlled by shadow companies.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're in that freedom group, you're not small. First thing.
Yeah.
Small companies are, they're not in with corporate lawyers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing to go after. I mean, think about it. If there's somebody coming after me, what are they going to get? They're going to get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that's going to make it. The lawyers aren't going to go after it because there's nothing there for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go after the big guys. So, looking for the big payoff. The only ones that benefit is the lawyers. Sorry.
Always, for sure.
Whether you win or lose, they somehow get paid.
Mm-hmm.
We have those laws in this country that. In some places, they wanted to pass this thing. If you lose, like that somebody's got to pay for it. But anyways,
yeah,
I don't know.
The person, I think it was who was it that just made that? I think it was Bricks that made that comment about companies getting behind the Second Amendment. I think hell yeah. I think for a long time companies have thought it was just enough to support the NRA, let's say, right? And that was all they needed to do to fight for the Second Amendment. Go ahead.
It takes more than that. It's making sure you don't put people in these judges that are these rabid leftists, like some of the ones that got put in the Supreme Court. Those women that got put in there. Mm-hmm. Nothing against the ladies, but some of those ladies are a little weird. They got put in the Supreme Court. But anyways, that's where it really comes down to. And these judges and all these other places, these circuit courts and all this stuff, that hear these cases that are just so stupid. It's like, come on. What do you mean? Mm-hmm. Like that's like Remington because they say that Remington marketed to people, that would, and maybe their marketing caused this to happen. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I haven't seen any marketing telling anybody to go shoot up a school.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that same logic is going to allow them to go after people that make movies or people that make video games.
That's art, Hank Strange.
Okay.
Like, we've had this conversation before, right?
Yeah.
You know where I'm at with this, right? That's art.
Yeah.
So you can go out, you could be the bloodiest, murderous, killing motherfucker in the whole world in a movie, but that doesn't influence anyone. It doesn't. It doesn't influence the weak-minded. No, it doesn't do that.
Sure, but we can't do things. We can't ban things because of people who are weak-minded or broken or evil. We can't say, oh, because these people are evil,
but
we
you can't blame
because a very small percentage of society, an incredibly small percentage are evil. Then we can't have guns, or we can't have fast cars, or we can't have music, or we can't have movies or art.
We King Osabi should not be penalized for the as you put it, the weak-minded. And did that guy that did this last shooting, did he actually die, or are we still keeping him alive?
I don't know. I'm not.
It's time to talk
about following that closely. What I can tell you is that all the laws in the world cannot stop people from being evil and doing bad things.
Oh yeah. Well, once again, what do you do with a rabid dog?
You gotta old yeller him.
You gotta put it on the gene pool, and until we start doing that on a regular basis, evil's breeding evil. So
yeah. Did you see that movie Old Yeller? I saw that. You ever see that movie Old Yeller?
I might have way back when.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It's not politically correct probably anymore. So.
Yeah. So someone's saying Trump's live right now doing a speech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let us know what he's.
Yeah,
up
can you
to.
imagine? Yeah, I can't even imagine being in his shoes with this monkey business going on. Sorry, I just, it's bullshit. Okay.
Well, that's how it is, man.
Look at all the crap Obama did. Mm-hmm. He did shit that's 10 times worse than this.
Yeah.
Handed money, given weapons to ISIS.
Are you kidding me? According to these people, Obama was perfect. He was an angel.
Oh, of course he was.
Yeah, they would like to, they feel like they should have extended his thing, but
he's a good little boy.
Yeah, guns across the border. I mean, look, listen? You know what's crazy? Bush is a hero to the left, supposedly now. To some people, I know not everyone, because some people, like, who was it that got in trouble for hanging out with
what's Ellen DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres. But I mean, how can Ellen get in trouble for hanging out with Bush? She's been doing that her whole life.
Well,
think about it, Walter. That was deep. You just missed that.
Yeah, no. If I ran into Obama someplace, I wouldn't try to kill him or something. I would just say, hey man, how's it going? And just be civil. That's not So whether Bush is hanging out with her or he's hanging out with whatever, who cares? Mm-hmm. Who fucking cares? Come on.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Doesn't change
if you
anything.
saw Obama, would you shake his hands?
I'd say hello.
You'd be respectful, right? You'd be respectful.
The guy won the thing. He figured it out, and however he got there, he won twice. Mm-hmm. Well, at least it looked like he did. Won twice.
Yeah. The white female Republicans.
No, it wasn't just females, friend.
Yeah.
There's not enough females. There's a lot more of us white guys than there are.
Yeah, a lot of white guys. A lot of white guys. Yeah.
So I'm not blaming no. Yeah. No. We get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit, I guess.
Yeah. Listen, you have to be respectful. At the end of the day, the president's the president, but not to these people. So, I mean, there's lots of things I don't like about Trump and that he's doing that's anti-Second Amendment in my opinion. But, as far as these guys, like someone said they're trying to undo the election. We got like a year, and then we're getting another election. Less than a year, actually.
And the same crap's going to start all over again. Watch. Yeah. Who's going to be? We're going to take bets. Who it's going to be this time? Is it going to be the Russians? Is it going to be the Chinese? Yeah. Is it going to be the Indo-Chinese? The Vietnamese?
Yeah.
Find a Mies and it'll work.
Yeah.
Kardashians. I don't know.
Yeah. So Imposter said munch munch. And Walter didn't get that either. Brick says, I see what you did there, Hank. Bush. Walter didn't get it. It just went.
Munch like
you missed it. I said to you that Ellen DeGeneres has been hanging out with Bush all her life, but you just went.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you were too.
Yeah.
You had your moment. You were just busy.
I mean, I don't care for that woman
outraged.
Either, but
You see, this is why Lola says I'm not funny. I always tell Lola I could be a stand-up comedian. I guess I'm just not funny if I have to explain the joke to you, Walter.
I'm sorry.
You completely missed it.
I was trying to be like, can't we all get along?
Yeah,
kind of,
that was classic.
I probably was.
Classic.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she enjoys a little bit of Bush. Okay. Yeah.
Too late to don't get on the train now, Walter.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
get on the train.
She likes that short hair in the bush.
Yeah.
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 Dykes on bikes kind of thing, you know.
Okay now. Okay, all right.
You can't say dyke?
You're
Is
now
dyke
you're
a bad-
stepping across. I don't know. I have no
It's
idea.
the truth, I guess.
Yeah. Imposter says having to explain it makes it 10 times funnier. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
And Jake Delahome says, I'm kind of glad Obama won after seeing the true colors of McCain and Romney.
Well, you know, yeah. Romney's one thing, but McCain, oh my God. What? He plotted against the president. I mean, these people, the former CIA guys, they were plotting. This is not like people laugh it off and go, oh, it's funny. They were plotting against the president, like a coup.
Mm-hmm.
It's not funny, man. It's like treason. So, you know, they should be strung up, in my opinion.
This is just how politics is going to be from now on, Walt. Are you going to run for president? I wish you would. We could do this.
You think I'd tell everybody what I thought of him, you know?
Yeah.
You want to watch an interesting thing? You know, this is it's similar, but it's a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who's been around riding motorcycles for a long time, like motocross and stuff, there's a guy named Bob Hanna. They call him Bob Hurricane Hanna.
Okay.
He came onto the scene in the late 70s and riding motocross and just shellacked everybody riding.
Mm-hmm.
He says, when I don't like somebody, I just don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I don't like that, he's like a competitor. You know, like your competitor's taking $50,000 away from me. If he beats me, I don't like him.
Yeah.
You
know what's funny? So, okay, Babyface is always asking me, like, if we're talking about someone, he goes, why don't you like that person? And I just go, I just don't like their face.
Well,
and
okay.
then he's like, what is your problem?
And on that same thing, you know, there's females you run into, and they might be attractive or anything, but you just don't. There's no connection, like, you know, and for whatever reason, the pheromone thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If your warning bells go off, if your alarm bells go off, that's a
run.
Like, yeah, you know, that's however you want to put it, right? Whether it was a gift from God, you know, divine design or evolution, whatever you believe in.
Run.
Yeah, when those alarms go off in your head, do not ignore them.
No matter how nice the booty is or how good they look, go the other direction.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been in that situation where something was like, you know, going on, like with a female, and then all your alarm bells went off and you're like, I'm out of here? That ever happened to you?
I don't know if it ever got to that.
Okay.
But, you know, you run into people. It's like you meet guys like that, too. You meet them and just like, oh, man, what's his fucking problem?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know.
You just don't like their face.
I don't mind, like, you know, smart asses and stuff like that because I know where you stand then. But some of these people are just sneaky, dirty dogs, and I don't like them.
We have instincts, you know. You know when that saber-toothed tiger is out there
right,
hunting
they eat your ass?
Yeah, you're like, I think something tells me I'm about to be dinner.
I think I need to put a couple extra rounds in my pocket, just in case.
Yeah. No, Edward Andrews says that was funny. I just don't like their face. Yeah.
What's wrong with your face? Is that the commercial, right? What was that commercial from? What's wrong with your face?
Yeah.
That was something.
Is Romney planning on running? So Rocky Mountain Bear says, I hate Romney. I keep getting ads from him telling everybody that Trump is a criminal. He needs to be impeached and locked up. At the end of his message, it says indivisible. Is Romney planning on running? Is Romney running?
He ain't got a snowball's hell and chance. Yeah. You know why? Because he's too freaking nice.
Yeah, it's too late. Romney had his time.
He had his nice chance.
Yeah. All these guys are mad. Like, when Romney was running, I voted for him. McCain, same thing. You had your time, dudes.
Yeah.
You didn't win. You just bow out. Everyone can't be number one. This is the problem that we have. Like, everyone wants to win and be president. In America, so far, we have 45 of them, whether you like it or not. Even if so many people hate Trump that this next election he doesn't get elected, guess what? he's getting that presidential library, yo. It's too late.
Yeah, well,
Too late for that.
that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, that's how it is. You just got to deal with it.
That's get on with it. Yeah.
Yeah, But I say after that, Walter, you need to run.
Oh, man, I tell you what, I don't have enough money.
No, you don't have enough money.
No.
Do you think the people will support your run?
I can't bend over and grab my ankles for no old Republican. No.
No. Yeah, see, you know what? That's the big problem. The Republican
I ain't
Party.
taking it in the backside from no political donor. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the Republican Party is the massive problem that we have here. They're even worse than the Democratic
Democrats
Party.
too.
Yeah, but we know that's how they get down. The Republican Party pretends like they believe in the Constitution. They pretend like they believe in things like the Second Amendment. They pretend they're conservative. You know, all that shit is just pretense. You know how often that happens here, Walter, that I see the Republicans around here, and like I'll see them somewhere, and they ask me what I do, and I'm like, oh, I'm a gun guy, and they're like, oh, I believe in the Second Amendment. I'm like, oh, cool. Where do you go shooting? I never went shooting. I'm like, oh, do you have any guns? No, I don't have any guns.
Do you know what the NFA is?
Yeah, they don't. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they just so that's the big problem. The whole, and I know we've said this before, the two-party system in America is nonsense.
Yeah, but then you could, I don't know what the answer is, but then you can end up like some of these third world countries where it's just, it's a freaking dog and everything is a freaking dog and pony show. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah. True. Len Holt says, you know where that presidential library is going to be located? I don't know.
It's going to be in Florida, probably.
Is it? Is it going to be in Florida?
Because it ain't going to be in New York, I can tell you that fucking right now.
But no, probably not. They're not going to have it. Have you ever been to a presidential library? I'm trying to think if I've ever been to one. No.
I wouldn't mind going to Reagan's. It almost burned the other day. The fires were heading towards, one of the fires was heading toward the presidential library. But
Reagan's is in Cali?
Yeah, it's in California, up in Rancho. Oh fuck, I can't remember the name of that place.
Yeah, Kathleen Music Lover says Republicans are dem light. Yeah.
Yeah, they're nutless, is what they're
just. Yeah, they're just not real. It's just like a pretense. I feel like, you know what? Do you see that the most here in Florida? All these Republicans in Florida are just full of shit, man.
A lot of them are A lot of them are recent transplants, and they. Once again, they're bringing their northeastern bullshit with them. And,
Yeah, Aunt Diesel Vision says, let me just get this so that we're being fair and balanced. Aunt Diesel Vision says, just because someone doesn't own a gun doesn't mean they're anti-gun.
No, it doesn't.
That's true. But I'm just saying, if you live in Florida, and you tell me that you believe in the Second Amendment,
and you
never went shooting or anything like that.
How do you know what it's about?
Yeah, it might be interesting for you to go shooting somewhere. Because here's what I always say to them: if you want to go shooting or something, I can help you out with that. You know what I mean? And then when we go into that, they're like,
they don't want to be seen shooting.
Yeah, so
because that might offend someone.
Right, but to end Diesel's Vision's point, yes, you don't have to own a gun. To be,
you might scare someone if they see you with a gun.
Yeah.
You're too violent. That's
and look, there's lots of people who own guns and they're actually anti-Second Amendment. I know lots of people like that. So, and we've got lots of examples.
That's called education. They're just uneducated. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, there's people who believe that they're the only ones smart enough to have guns, and everyone else, everyone else should not have those things. But. Yeah, so good point. I get it, but still, I think you might want to, you might want to think about that a little bit here. What's up, Walt?
At 10 minutes a day, is it too early to do Florida woman story?
Okay, I don't want to hold you back.
It's on national news. I'm telling you.
Okay, what is it? Did you send it to me? Right. Did you?
No,
send
I
it to me?
didn't. But it's on Fox, right?
Okay, tell us what it is.
Florida woman bites boyfriend's penis after accusing him of cheating.
Yes, I heard about that.
Not only biting his gimmick, but also poking him with a knife too, I think. So, yeah, she was a little upset because he was trying to get it on with somebody else.
Okay, did he lose his? I don't
think so. It didn't. I guess she just gave it a good good gnawing on or
She
something.
chomped down on it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's definitely assault. Did she
Well,
get locked up?
poking somebody with a knife is what she went to jail for, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess there was a little bit of alcohol involved, and so forth and so on. So,
Yeah. Probably probably more than that.
her bond was $6,500.
Because does that sound logical? If you think your boyfriend is dipping his pee-pee in some extracurricular punani, why would you bite it?
You're using big words.
You're gonna get something. You're gonna catch a disease. Why do you want to bite a wick that has been dipped in another pot, so to speak?
Florida woman news. Okay, that was down toward Miami.
Yeah.
Esperanza Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a character from like.
From like Adam's
Gomez.
Family.
Yeah, Adam's Family. Yeah. Are we making fun of her? Are we going to get told to cease and desist or something?
I don't know.
Esperanza Gomez.
Yeah.
She's gobbling some goo on that. Gobbling some blood probably after that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I wonder if he got any warnings. I wonder if he got that bad feeling.
Now, did she gnaw on his pee-pee before he stabbed her or after he stabbed her? She stabbed her.
I don't know. I don't know.
Say.
And you know what's funny? Like, people always say that women are so non-violent. That's not true. Those people who say that never,
So are the homeless too.
Yeah. It's not true. There's some very vicious. I was talking.
Homeless people.
Yeah. I was talking to a guy who told me that he had a girlfriend one time, and that was so mad at him that she like they were doing it, and she grabbed his testicles and gave it
tried to pop them.
Yeah, and that kind of messed him up, and I was like, oh man, that's one of the most horrible things I ever heard of. So
she would have got a flying lesson.
Yeah.
There is such a thing, there's a reaction to
the
that,
moon. Yeah. Yeah. To the moon.
She'd get a flying lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think she probably wouldn't land on all fours either.
Yeah. So. Hence the old tried and true saying. They've been saying this since back in the Egyptian days. Don't dip your dick in crazy. Stay away from crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have any advice for your children out there, stay away from crazy.
Yeah. My dad used to say, "Ugly breeds ugly," too. So.
Oh well. Yeah.
You can see that coming out of my dad, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Probably, yes, I can. Probably.
Ugly breeds ugly.
Yeah. That's a terrible story right there. That's a terrible story. Let me see. I'm trying to see what other. Yeah. So spin-off is happening. Let's see. Here's a gun-related thing that's on the Truth About Guns. Buy a car, get a gun control bumper sticker. CarMax, I know you've heard of CarMax.
Oh, CarMax, those fuckers. Yeah, I wouldn't buy anything. No.
Yeah, CarMax goes anti-gun with support for moms in every town. The rocket surgeons who run CarMax, one of the nation's largest chain of used car lots, think they have a winning sales promotion idea. They believe that an opportunity to buy one of their used cars with a personalized bumper sticker supporting gun control will bring in more customers. I'll wait while you stop laughing. So this is who wrote this article, John Bosch.
These corporate types are so. After the Dick's Sporting Goods thing, you'd think they would learn a little bit, maybe just a little
I don't think so. No, I think there's more people jumping on that bandwagon.
They don't care. They just don't care. They figure they're bigger than all that shit. So
yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see what it goes on to say here. It's true, though. They put out a press release touting their new sticker promotion in support of their customers' quote-unquote passions. In a recent YouGov survey, CarMax Inc. found that the number one reason people display bumper stickers, decals, or magnets on their cars is to make a statement about themselves, their values, and interests. Of the responders who had not displayed a sticker, nearly a quarter said it's because they hadn't found one that represents them. With that in mind, CarMax, the nation's largest retailer of used cars, is giving customers in Chicago, Las Vegas, and Phoenix the option to swap out the signature CarMax sticker displayed on the cars they sell and replace it with personalized stickers that reflect causes that customers care about. Time to celebrate National Philanthropy Day on Friday, November 15th. CarMax is also demonstrating the company's financial support of customers' passions with a total donation of $300,000 to nonprofit partners.
Okay. You know, when I bought a new car, you know what I told the dealership?
What?
Don't put none of your damn stickers on the back of the car.
Yeah.
I don't want none of your stickers, none of your license plate. Well, the Fiat plates with a license plate, that's cool. You can take that off. But I don't want no damn dealership stickers on my paint.
Yeah, because then you have to figure out how to get it off. And
keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah,
I don't want a rolling advertisement for you. No.
Yeah. Lots of, that's the thing that they try to do. And then people forget. Like, I forget sometimes, too. Like, you forget to take that off. So, yeah. Ed Diesel Vision says you'd be surprised how many people don't care about guns.
Oh, I get it. Wouldn't be surprised one bit. But for a corporation that big to come out and say that stuff, they'll lose people. I mean, they'll lose customers. So hey, whatevs. If they want to do it, great.
Yeah, Kathleen Music Lover says so. CarMax are wussies? ? Yeah. Well,
they're concerned. It's a concerned corporation.
Yeah.
They're very concerned about the future. Yes. Yeah, they're pussies.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Yeah.
Is there a pro-gun car company?
There isn't. I don't want my car company to be a pro-gun
or anti-gun. Right?
I just want it to be a good car company.
Make cars.
I don't give whether you like guns or not. Just make a good car and keep it to yourself.
It's all good until they start coming after them, right? When they start coming after the auto industry or the used car industry, then they'll want our support.
Maybe CarMax. Yeah. How many people get killed in a CarMax car? Maybe it's time to sue CarMax.
But I can seriously, I can see a point in the future when the government or politicians try to say you can't buy used cars, or make it more difficult to buy used cars to save the planet or some such nonsense. So, and Opt Out of Gun Control says, why would any company want to alienate half their customers?
Because they're just idiots.
Yeah, and he says just like artists, actors, etc. Yeah.
Right. I don't care, artist, actor, whether you're gay or you like, whatever. I don't just make good art or make good music. I don't care what your freaking political stuff is.
Yeah, and our friend Jonathan at Tactical Toolbox, shout out to him. We need to get him to come on the show here sometime.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Oh.
Tactical Toolbox says Ram sponsors SHOT Show. That's true. I've actually driven a Ram out there at SHOT Show, the Power Wagon, which is pretty cool. And Jonathan has a badass one of those Power Wagons.
That was a nice truck. Nice truck.
He was wheeling us around. We should have done a video on that, actually.
Yeah, you should have, actually. Yeah, there was a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, we had Tactical Toolbox wheeling us around. SEMA.
Tactical Toolbox, your tactical toothbrush is en route, so just keep an eye out for it.
Oh, yeah.
The tactical toothbrush.
Yeah.
Toothbrush, yeah.
Yeah. So Jonathan left his automatic toothbrush in the hotel. You know what? Richard Hughes was asking me, how do I know what kind of shampoo you use? Because, remember yesterday I was talking about your Trump shampoo?
The place we stayed at, Hank arranged the whole place. As we walk in, there's like 2 units. There's like 2 apartments, right? Mm-hmm. I walk into the wide side, throw the bigger side, throw my stuff down in the room there. Those guys went to the other side. In the bigger side, there was a baller shower.
Yeah, there was 2 showers.
It was like a gang shower, and then there was like a normal shower bathtub on the other side. Mm-hmm. After Hank squeezed his ginormous body into the small one for a couple days, he decided that he wanted to come over to the baller shower.
Yeah, because that shower had literally 2 shower heads on it.
Yes, and a seat if you want to sit on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Jonathan says he got it today.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Excellent. Mm-hmm. You're very welcome. Yeah. Sorry it took a little longer than they had a holiday on Monday, and then on Tuesday I went shooting with Hank Strange there.
Yeah.
So
Did you send him some safety harbor firearm stickers and stuff?
He said he doesn't do.
Oh yeah, he says he's not into
listening,
patches.
were you?
Yeah, he's not into patches and all that. Okay.
I went more than happy to send him some, but he said he doesn't do that stuff.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yes. So Hank finally went over to the other side there.
Well, because everyone was using it. Even Jonathan went over there and was like, "Oh, I don't know if he used that particular shower, but the water pressure in my shower on my side was terrible."
Yeah, and in that shower that I was using, I had a bottle of shampoo from the Trump Tower, and we stayed there in Scottsdale.
Did you hear me laugh when I went in there?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I didn't hear you. No.
It was so funny. Like, I went in there, I see this Trump shampoo. I was like, this is so Walter. You are the one person I know who would have, like, all Trump everything.
It was, hey, it came, like I said, it came from the Trump Tower when we stayed there for shots.
Right. Uh-huh.
Before he was elected, by the way, too.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Right. Yeah.
So,
what other Trump stuff do you have?
I don't have any.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do have one thing. Can I go get it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you handle this while I'm gone? Hang on a second.
Yes, I can handle it.
Let me go grab it. You'll get a kick out of this.
Yeah.
Because when I got this thing and I posted a picture of it, this is after he's elected, some people had a shit.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You got in trouble for it.
Let me go grab it.
Yeah. Gun Doctor TV says, don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, absolutely. Smash those thumbs ups out there, folks. We appreciate it. It helps us. Floats us up. Joseph Anthony said he's into patches. So you need to be here in December. I'm sure there's going to be some patches given away during that time. And Walmart Deal says Trump shampoo the best. Yeah. I didn't use any of the shampoo. I was just amused that Walter, when I went in there and I was like, what? Only Walter. Okay, let's see. What are we looking at here? Boom. President Trump troll. Yeah.
You notice it had not opened the box up. It's in the box.
Yeah. You only.
My daughter bought this for me after he was elected, and I posted it up on Facebook or Instagram or someplace. Mm-hmm. And a couple of people just couldn't handle it. They just.
It says hair to the chief.
It's fun. Come on. It's not.
Trump is definitely a troll. He's definitely a troll.
It is. Look. It's meant to be fun, you know. Some people just need to take a freaking chill pill, you know. So hey, that's my Trump.
Yeah. Let's see. YNH says, how come Tactical Toolbox isn't on the stream? Yeah, he could be. Well, I don't know what he's up to. He probably just dropped in. We're gonna get him to come. We'll get him to come on here and kick it with us. One of these days, we'll get him on here. He's been on before.
Oh, and Jonathan also has a new Tactical Toolbox has a new channel too, which is Torque Toolbox.
Yes, Torque Tool.
TORQ Toolbox.
Right. He has a new channel on YouTube.
I
know he has the Instagram.
Oh, that's his Instagram. Instagram.
Yeah. He probably has the YouTube channel for that as well. Let us know, Jonathan, if the YouTube channel. I don't know if he posted anything on the YouTube channel yet. So, CB said people melted over that troll. Joseph Anthony says the troll is awesome. Rocky Mountain Bear says, haha, that's classic. Are his butt cheeks showing? I
don't know. I have to take a
know what that means.
Like an old school troll?
Yeah. No, I carry my revolver in single action, says Trump derangement syndrome is real.
I think he's got a little blue suit on, covers his butt cheeks up.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, okay. And Tactical Toolbox says he just shared our video on YouTube. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There you go. It was fun hanging out with Jonathan, man. He's a very smart guy. Very smart guy. I don't know if we could talk about all the different things that we talked about. We'll have to get him on. But Jonathan, he's deep, man. He's really deep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we were going on about things, but I actually, because I had like a conspiracy theory that even Jonathan couldn't handle. Do you remember what that was? I'm trying to remember. What was my conspiracy theory that I had? I had some kind of theory about something, and he was like, whatever, man. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, if you think of it, let me know. Or Jonathan, if you're out there and you remember what my thing was. I'm trying to remember, what was it? I remember what it is now. I was trying to tell Jonathan about my theory that what's her name is actually Michael Jackson. Sandra Bullock. Yeah, Sandra Bullock and Michael Jackson, the same person. So he says he doesn't care what we talk about.
Oh, okay.
Sandra Bullock, and Michael Jackson. That's the same person. I think
and
Michael
Hank's
Jackson.
putting pictures up of the two of them, looking at. It's like,
I'll show it right now. If anyone doesn't believe me, all you have to do is do a search. Okay, go on Google. Here, I'm gonna put my screen here to show you guys as I do the search. Okay, I'm gonna type in Sandra Bullock. Michael. Oh, it pops up because I've searched it already.
Walmart deal. What the fuck? Yeah. WTF.
Yeah, you're gonna see look at these side by sides. Sandra Bullock, Michael Jackson, same person. Okay, same person. Just look at it. They are the same person.
And then it parlayed. I threw the wild card in. Michelle Obama's a dude, and then it just went off the.
Yeah.
It just went off the charts. So
yeah. Look, it looks like Richter Scale Studios gave us $5. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Oh, look at all these comparisons. That's scary stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot. Just search Sandra Bullock, Michael Jackson. I'm telling you.
I can see it.
He still lives in
think
Sandra Bullock.
No, I think he lives in Jesse James.
Oh, okay,
sorry.
Well,
you got that one.
That's true. That's true too.
Yeah, maybe Jesse James takes it. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we were exchanging conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it got deep. Yes.
Yeah. What was your conspiracy theory, Walter? I don't know if.
Well, I said about Michelle Obama, and then I said.
Oh, you've got the Michelle Obama one. Yeah. You know, lots of people have that. YNH said it's the same plastic surgeon.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. If they need someone, I remember there was a whole controversy because they had like a Michael Jackson TV show or something like that, made for TV movie since he died, and people were mad because they had like a white guy playing Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They should just get Sandra Bullock. I mean, she looks exactly. They don't have to do any kind of. They don't have to do any kind of CGI or anything like that. She looks like Michael Jackson. There you go. You're welcome. Now, when you can't look at Sandra Bullock right anymore, you're welcome.
Now, no more. Yeah. You was corrupt. You ruined it for life.
And John Dieter says, "Yep," and Epstein didn't hang himself either. So.
Well, I do believe that he didn't hang himself either.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Are people getting in trouble? And Joseph Anthony says, if it's true, who had his kids? If you believe,
What?
Who actually believes those kids?
Oh no,
are Michael Jackson's babies?
They did not come from his loins.
Yeah, I don't care how much you bleach your skin and do whatever you're gonna do.
His genes are still black.
Yeah, those babies are gonna come out. We're gonna see.
He used to be a brother before he did that stuff.
There's gonna be some mulatto.
I always said, when I hear an old Michael Jackson song, I always say, man, that's when Michael was black, and people just look at me funny and laugh, and it's like it's the truth.
Yeah,
that's when he was straight up.
Yeah. Tactical Toolbox says surrogates. That's how they have babies.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Were you freaked out when Tactical Toolbox was dropping his his theories on you, or did that make your mind like?
Expanded my horizon.
Yeah. Did it? Okay, good.
There we go.
Yeah, I really, I think when Tactical Toolbox was doing those videos, I think it was really cool. I think he's not doing them anymore, unfortunately. So the way that he was telling us that the way that the YouTube algorithm started acting, which it is, man, it's a crazy thing. I think we need to get him to come on here one day just to talk about like what's going on with YouTube these days and all the new things. I know like now they can, I know this has actually probably been going on for a while. They can kick out anyone they want to. They've already done it. But there's all kinds of stuff now. Like you have to declare, I don't know if you did that on your channels.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, you have to declare that your channel is not for kids. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lawyer stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Richter Scale Studio says one of his kids looks like Corey Feldman.
this show just went downhill fast.
And then Jonathan's putting some stuff in there. Jonathan, Tactical Toolbox says, true story, a bullock is a castrated bull.
Bullock.
Yeah, probably. See, they've been the
Words do
Matrix. The
Words
Matrix.
do have meanings. Yeah.
Yes, we've been living in the Matrix. You people just don't know it. Just don't know it yet. We've been living in the Matrix. Let me see what. There was another thing I was going to talk about. Let me see. What was it? What was it? I was going to. Okay. Oh, you know what? Kodak Black. Remember we were talking about Kodak Black a while back? This is a follow-up. So you know Kodak Black, he got 3 years. Remember for lying on the 4473?
Yeah.
He got 3 years for that.
Right.
Yeah. So he just got those 3 years in court, That came out a couple of days ago. And then now he's getting hit with more charges, of course. There's going to be more and more charges coming along with that. Don't lie on the 4473, by the way.
And don't lie
Just
for
don't
somebody else either.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about like straw purchases.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah. So I think he's getting hit with some other charges. Let me see. What was this one? Kodak Black hit with new gun charge in Florida. So it says on Friday the rapper was hit with a new gun charge. Actually, at the beginning of it says Kodak Black's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad week just got worse. On Friday, the rapper was hit with a new gun charge, being a felon in possession of a weapon in his home state of Florida, according to a report from the Sun Sentinel in Fort Lauderdale. The news comes 2 days after Black was sentenced to 3 years and 8 months in federal prison for knowingly lying about his criminal record in an attempt to buy a weapon in Hialeah, Florida. Black 22, whose legal name is Bill Capri, and whose birth name is, Dyson Octave? Interesting, is dealing with a number of legal issues stemming from alleged rape in South Carolina in 2016 and a prison fight in Florida last month, in addition to various gun charges. So he's just getting like smacked upside the head with gun charges.
He's not an angel by any means. It doesn't sound like so. Yeah.
Well, once the feds start looking at you, man, it gets it gets bad. So, definitely when you don't have people around you advising you, things can get really crazy. And Florida doesn't mess around with a lot of this stuff. So once they got that conviction on him for lying, now they're hitting him with another one saying you're a felon, you were a felon, and you're in possession of a gun. That's just gonna keep.
Pile on, man.
Yeah,
Pile
that
on.
stuff's just gonna keep coming at him. So, let me see what else.
Tanky 5000. Who cares?
Yeah.
Free Kodak. Rodney Brady says, "Damn, free Kodak. Free Kodak what? Cameras? Kodak film? Kodak digital? Kodak what?
They don't make any of those things. They don't make any of those things anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep. It's one of those. Kodak is one of those brand names that unfortunately didn't keep up with the times, and it was too late when they decided to.
Yeah, at this point, Kodak Black could have bought the Kodak name. That's how little.
I think he should have went into that game instead of the gangster game.
Yeah. So you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this one. This was on Fox News. Texas Democrat accused of cocaine possession in arrest warrant surrenders. So a prominent member of the Texas state legislature turned himself in Thursday after an arrest warrant was issued accusing him of dropping an envelope containing small plastic bags of cocaine at an Austin airport in September. Rep. Pancho Navarez. What is this? Rep. Pancho Navarez Democrat Eagle Pass was arrested, fingerprinted, photographed, and then released Thursday with a bond of $10,000, according to American Statesman. He says, I don't have anyone to blame but myself. I accept this because it's true and it will help me get better. So he says, in a weird way, I'm grateful. Grief and addiction were consuming me. But oddly enough, I feel better now that I have in a long time. So, yeah, okay, well, that's good. He's a Democrat. He got busted. So I guess he was like going through an airport or something like that, and he dropped an envelope. And in that envelope was some little things of cocaine. You know, I didn't even know cocaine was still like, you know, the thing. I thought everyone was on like prescription pills and stuff like that. You know?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good news for these
What's up?
guys, and I agree with it.
Mhm.
Trump grants clemency to Army officers accused of war crimes. Restores rank to SEAL Eddie Gallagher.
Okay.
Yeah. The Navy was railroading these guys, and different things was going on. Yeah.
That was the case that recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Opt out of gun control says cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Boy, howdy.
Rick James.
Yeah.
James. Yeah.
Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know what all these politicians are up to while they're making laws. Like Austin is a very liberal part of
it's a college
Texas,
town.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a college town, I think.
Yeah. Joseph Anthony says, I thought meth and codeine was the thing now. So I guess this guy's just being old school.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, considering some of the stuff that's in these drugs now that kills you, like the fentanyl and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
old good old-fashioned cocaine is probably not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
At least if it's good stuff. It's not
Okay.
mixed with something. Not from any personal experience, that is, but you know.
Yeah. So now, is there anyone out there in our audience you think that's from Indiana? Like, if there's anyone out there that's in Indiana, throw your hands in the air.
What's going on in Indy?
Yeah, there's some cool. This is gun related, I promise you. So let me put this up here. 3 Indiana judges suspended after White Castle brawl that left 2 of them wounded.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a
a-
weird story. That is.
So back in May, 3 Indiana judges got into a fight. It was the crescendo of an incident brimming with colorful details, a gaggle of judges drinking the night before a judicial conference, a failed attempt to visit a strip club called the Red Garter, a brawl in the parking lot of an Indianapolis White Castle. The altercation apparently started sometime after 3 a.m. when one of the judges, Serena Bell, so it's like 2 dudes and a chick, Serena Bell raised a middle finger at 2 men yelling from a passing SUV and ended after one of those men shot 2 of the judges. In between, the 3 judges took a number of actions that discredited the entire judiciary, in quotes, according to an opinion posted by the Indiana Supreme Court this week, suspending the judges. The court found that the 3, Andrew Adams, Bradley Jacobs, and Sabrina Bell, had engaged in judicial misconduct by appearing in public in an intoxicated state and behaving in an injudicious manner, and by becoming involved in a verbal altercation.
Bad judge, bad judge, bad judge.
Adams and Jacobs engaged in further judicial misconduct by becoming involved in a physical altercation for which Judge Adams was criminally charged and convicted. So, wow.
They're
The 3
humans.
Yeah, the document lays out the events as soberly as possible, but the details remain spicy. The 3 ended up at a White Castle after trying to go to a strip club at 3 a.m. Finding it closed, a 4th judge went into the White Castle while Bell and Adams stood outside. The 2 men in a passing vehicle, Alfredo Vasquez and Brandon Kaiser, parked their car after the gesture from Bell. Bell and Vasquez traded further insults. A physical altercation ensued among the 4 men, with Adams and Vasquez allegedly hitting and kicking each other as Jacobs and Kaiser wrestled on the ground. Kaiser then allegedly pulled a gun and shot Adams once in the stomach and Jacobs twice in the chest. Wow.
Wow.
And then they still lost their jobs.
Why can't we all get along? Come on.
Yeah.
So let me just ask. Inquiring minds want to know.
Uh-huh.
2 judges and a judge are going to a strip club.
Right.
Were the 2 male judges banging the The female judge. I mean, what is the inspiration for the this? They have friends at the strip club. I mean, what? Inquiring minds want to know.
This is all crazy.
The beginning of the story is more important, more curious to me than the whole shooting thing. It's like, okay, yeah, they flipped somebody off, and that got the whole shooting thing going.
Yeah, it's Indiana, first of all.
I guess.
You know, who even knew there was White Castle in Indiana? I mean, but you know, yeah. So 3 o'clock in the morning, they're out there just getting drunk. Like, you know what? Now everyone has to be the Kardashians. That's what I've noticed. Everyone in the world now has to be the Kardashians.
When did the
or they gotta be
Kardashians go to
rappers.
strip club?
Oh, I'm sure they went. Yeah, they absolutely went to strip clubs and all that. But now it's like everyone has to party. Everyone has to do. What's that? Oh, unknown.
Unknown.
Oh, it's the government.
Like,
that's the government. Don't answer that call.
Unknown.
That's Sandra Bullock trying to call you right now. / Michael Jackson.
/ Michelle Obama.
Yeah. You know, if you spell Sandra Bullock backwards, it's Michael Jackson.
It sounds like Satan.
Opt out of gun control says the female judge looked a little suspect.
Yeah, I mean, what's up with that? I mean, was somebody trying to, you know?
I don't know. I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Why is everyone trying to? Why are they trying to party all like this? You know?
Can't we all just be human? I mean, come on. Everybody likes to have a good time. I don't care if you're a judge.
Sure. All right. Fine. Yeah. But you know, if you're out, let me give you some advice. If you're out at a place like Indiana at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're drinking, and you're trying to get up into strip clubs, don't mess with those people rolling around Indiana at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Don't give nobody the finger.
The likelihood that someone rolling around in Indiana at 3 o'clock in the morning is armed is very high.
Where's Joe? Where's 13C Joe? I mean, where?
Yeah, we got to get Joe in.
Yeah, he's in Indiana.
You know?
We got to find out from Joe. Come on, where are you, Joe?
Yeah,
chime in.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of rural though. I think.
Yeah, Joseph Anthony says, "I thought all judges were pure." I don't think so.
Oh no.
Yeah.
As I was told by a lawyer, I heard this about lawyers. Good lawyers don't become judges, and what that means is good lawyers make lots of money. Mm-hmm. Don't want to mess around being a freaking judge. You don't make that much money.
Yeah. Yeah, these ones were balling out. So.
Yeah, I guess there's some pretty scary strip clubs too. So.
Yeah. So. You were in Indiana?
Oh, everywhere. You know, you got.
Mm-hmm.
3 o'clock in the morning. That's been a long day for those strippers.
Yeah. Indiana. 3 o'clock in the morning, being drunk. I don't think strip clubs and White Castle don't mix. Something's gonna go wrong. That's too many negatives. That's about to go. And I'm not trying.
White Castle's open at 3 a.m.
I guess in this place in Indiana for sure.
I don't know how long is the In-N-Out Burger in Vegas open for? That one we went. I wonder how late they're open.
Oh well, everything's always open in Vegas.
Yeah, I had my first In-N-Out Burger in Las Vegas.
What this? Oh, this time on this trip?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever been there.
Oh yeah, that was your first time. Yeah. What do you think about the In-N-Out Burger for all the people?
They were busy.
Is it the best thing since sliced bread?
It was a good burger. It wasn't bad.
Good burger. Okay.
The fries were so-so, but the burger itself had good flavor, I thought.
Yeah. You know what's funny? We were in Vegas, right? We were in Vegas. We were not out at 3 o'clock in the morning getting drunk trying to go to strip clubs and fighting with people in White Castles, and we were in Vegas.
That was, what time was that? That was kind of like, what time would you go to that?
We are boring. We are officially old ass men.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to do anything that crazy.
That wasn't that late when we were at the White Castle. I mean the In-N-Out Burger. That was I can't remember what it was. But,
In-N-Out Burger is 10 times better than White Castle. Although every now and then I get a craving for White Castle, which they don't have in Florida. So.
I've never had it. Is that kind of like a Crystal Burger?
That's what people say. I've never had a Crystal Burger. When I lived in New York, I used to go to White Castle when I was rolling around at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Walmart deal, Steak
Yeah.
and Shake. Steak and Shakes. All
I
right.
don't get drunk, by the way, just in case anyone is wondering about that. I don't, you know. I'll drink like one beer or something and go right to sleep.
Oh man,
So.
he had 2 drinks on the airplane.
Yeah, and then what did I do? Yeah, by the
nodded
way, you
out.
took pictures of me on the airplane drinking. I
Yeah,
remember
let me
that.
see if I can find that.
Oh boy. Yeah.
He was watching some TV and having a cocktail. Very
Yeah.
regal looking in his
Yeah.
hoodie. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me find that. It's not too far down.
And what
the
did I
stack.
basically do? Knocked out.
You nodded out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you did.
Knocked
Yeah.
out like an
Oh, here
old
it is. Here
dude.
it is right here.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Jake Delahome says get a Popeye's chicken sandwich instead. That chicken sandwich nonsense is back, by the way. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Let's show it. Yeah, that's me. Scrunched up in my seat. I don't even know what movie. Oh, you know what? I was looking at John Wick. I was looking at a John Wick movie on the plane, actually.
Yeah, he was chilling.
Yeah.
Chillating and chilling.
Yeah. That was on the way back. Walter had these tickets for drink tickets for
On Southwest. Yeah.
Southwest. Okay, you showing car stuff now?
The new Corvette.
What do you think about the Corvette now that you've seen it up close and personal?
I like that topless one. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
convertible?
I don't know if that's a production one there, but
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be.
To me, it's Ferrari-esque.
Yeah.
I'm feeling Ferrari-esque. Yeah.
Corvettes, I think, have always kind of gone after a Ferrari look, for sure. I think Corvettes have gone. I think with mid-engine, they've really hit it. Now, would you buy this new Corvette?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It seems to be affordably priced.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
probably wait a year or so
Mm-hmm.
and let the newcomers have their way with it, and then get tired of it and get a good deal on a trade-in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Opt out of gun control wants to know what's our favorite adult beverage.
On the plane, we were drinking it's not my favorite, but it just tastes good. It was grapefruit vodka with cran apple like a juice in it.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty. It's just sweet and almost fruity.
Yeah.
But Jack and Diet Coke. I like whiskey and bourbon and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. Right.
I mean, I used to drink a lot of vodka too. I mean, a good vodka drink is good too. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna say plum wine. That's what I don't know. Lola is the one who has whatever is into whatever kind of drinks or whatever. I don't know. Walter said, "Oh, this thing it's fruity and delicious." I was like, "Okay, fine."
You drank 2 of them, bitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever.
It wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't bad. No, it wasn't. It wasn't bad.
That's why I said
It
I
wasn't
wouldn't have
bad.
recommended it to you if I thought it was.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. And we had to I guess we had to use the tickets, right? We didn't have any choice.
Yeah, they were expiring in December. Yeah, so party on, Barth. Party on, Wayne.
Oh, Lola wants to know what's the drink you and her had for breakfast that time in Louisiana. Is that alcoholic, that thing, you guys? I think. Do you remember we went out for breakfast and you were drinking something?
Oh hell!
I thought that was some kind of crazy
that
Louisiana.
that was lunch, by the way. That wasn't breakfast. Maybe it was breakfast for you guys. I think it was breakfast for you guys.
Yeah, brunch.
That was it's a New Orleans drink. Sazerac.
Sazerac, yeah, Sazerac.
Yeah.
He says it's called Sazerac, woman. She says that like the Tesseract.
In the Tesseract. You get the
Tesseract. Yeah, it says, yeah, I don't know. That's what it's called. I don't know what that means.
Thor mixed it up for us in the Tesseract.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, Opt Out of Gun Control says he's only had plum wine in Japan. You can get it here. You can get plum wine here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kermit Loves Bacon says Grey Goose.
That's vodka.
Yeah, Florida Gun says Jameson. Walmart Deal says Heaven Hill. The Motorboater says mimosas are great for breakfast. Oh, you know what? I like Moscato.
Oh, hookah?
Moscato. Huh?
What is that?
Lola says that's very hood. The Moscato. You never had Moscato? Yeah.
What is it?
It's, I don't know, some kind of... What is a Moscato, Lola?
Does it come in a can, like a Colt 45 can or something? Or what? You mix 2 things in?
I think it's some kind of wine.
Oh, okay.
Is that a white wine, Lola, or Lola says it's a cheap wine. There you go. I don't know. I don't know really.
Does it come in a 45? I mean, what do you call it? Is that a?
Yeah. I used to drink Old English. Remember the 40s?
Yeah.
You ever had a 40?
A
Did you ever
40?
have
A 40. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, back in the days. Yeah, but that's like in a big glass bottle. You remember that?
There was a time when this is when I was not married or anything. I get like off. This is when I was like really like get off from work. It was like a Friday. Get like what's that? The big bottles of beer they sell. Like that's not a 40 or whatever. Like a quart bottle. Okay. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
That and like a Cuban sandwich, man. Go home, just chill.
Okay.
Cuban sandwich.
That's your get down. Okay. Yeah. Opt out of gun control says that his wife Stacy wants a shout out. Shout out to Stacy. Stacy, opt out of gun control. Shout out to you. Lovely lady. You're married to a very good dude.
Opt out of that.
Yeah, opt out of gun control. Built like a tank. Built like a tank, you know. Opt out of gun control, man. He's like, you know, other than you, he's the only person I've seen with those Popeye arms and legs, man. Yeah. He's built like a tank. So, shout out to Stacy. You're a good woman for supporting his guns.
Habit.
He's got lots of guns, lots of cool guns.
Today we had somebody come in and do a transfer, and he's done a transfer before. He's actually a Pinellas County Sheriff, I think. But nevertheless, that has nothing to do with it. But he was over with his wife, and they were picking up a Palmetto State AKV, and I guess he likes AKs, and he buys all the fancy AK mags, and she's just sitting over there rolling her eyes, and yeah, she says I spend too much money on magazines and stuff. So like, no worries. The gun was hers though. She was buying the gun, so she was getting the AKV. So
yeah,
she was cool.
42 Chilled said there's another 2A rally October 24th, 2020.
Wow.
Is that true? 2020 America Matters and 2A rally. Let me throw this up there. I don't know. This is my first time hearing about this. So.
Well, that's definitely got some time to plan for that one.
Yeah. Well, that's how you got to do it, right?
Well, you'd think so, yeah.
You know, but I think the turnout. I guess you haven't had a chance to. You looked at that stuff, right?
I got through half of the speakers. Half of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was like 3 hours worth of speakers. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay. By the way, everyone out there, smash the thumbs ups. Let me do this real quick while I remember. I want to remind you guys that Fort Scott is doing the. They're doing their Black Friday sale. I think is already in effect. Boom! Check it out here. Let me see if I could. The light's not showing this one, but their Christmas tins are actually, what are they, like 20% off, I think, and then everything else is like 15% off on the Fort Scott site. So they got the Christmas tins out, then they got the regular tins and all the other ammo and stuff like that. I actually have the thing on my phone. Let me throw it up here for everyone so you guys can see. Now here's the thing: you won't be able to use the Hank Strange code along with this, but you know, it's still, you can get 20 and 15% off, and I will throw it up. Here we go. Let me see, why is it not okay, boom, there we go. So it's called Gear Up for Black Friday, and 20% off Christmas tins, 15% off everything else. You have to use the promo code Black Friday at the checkout. So there you go. And if you want to sign up for their promotions and their VIP email list, it's bit.ly bit.ly/FSMVIP. So there you go. If you want to sign up for those things there. What do you say? What are you holy cowing to?
That's a lot of letters, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of letters. Oh, there it is. I see it up there.
Yeah.
BitLBS. Yeah, okay. It's not that many, really.
Yeah. Kermit Loves Bacon says it was a good time. Hope to see everyone in D.C. next year for the 2022 A rally. John Voorhees says a lot of great speakers. IV88, John Patton, Mac, Chris Chang, FPC, GOA, etc. So there you go.
What's her name from Venezuela? She was pretty fired up.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, little girl, little woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was very passionate about what she felt.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got about a year to plan for the next one, the 2021.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Any other crazy stuff going on out there?
Oh, I gotta take a look at my favorite place.
Any other things? What's your favorite place? Oh, Fox News?
No, Florida Man.
Oh, Florida. Oh, you're looking at Florida Man stuff. Yeah, it's Friday. We could do Florida Man stuff.
It doesn't feel like Friday. I guess this week was messed up. I don't know.
Let me see. I'll see what Florida Man I could come up with.
This popped up a week and a half ago. I think it's popped up is a good expression for it.
Mm-hmm.
Florida man sexually assaults stuffed Olaf doll at Target.
What?
Florida man sexually assaults stuffed Olaf doll at Target.
Oh, okay.
You know, from Frozen or Frozen or whatever that is. I guess that character is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Oh, okay.
Florida man found sitting on family's roof in his underwear. Has no idea how he got there. That must have been one of those medicines that makes you sleepwalk or something. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta click on that one.
Yeah, what is this? I see some crazy. Let me see. What's this Florida Man thing I see right here?
Florida man tells police bag of cocaine found in car must have blown in from the wind. That ain't mine.
That's what that Texas guy should have said. Here's one right here. Florida man driving 90 in a 55 zone needed to get home in a hurry because he was cheating on his wife. Kaboom. There you go.
That what he told the cops, huh?
That's what he told the cops. A motorist recklessly driving. Oh, hold on a second. A motorist driving recklessly may have gotten himself into trouble at home by confessing to a legal offense. Police in Florida pulled over John Earl Pickard of Palm Harbor for recklessly driving over 90 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone early Sunday evening, according to Pinellas County arrest affidavit. Is this in your area? I don't know. Sounds familiar. Probably not. When they asked the 52-year-old motorist why he was moving at such excessive speeds, Jones reportedly said he needed to get home in a hurry because he was cheating on his wife. Is that valid now? Can you take that to court?
I don't. As Grandpa Keller would say, I don't believe it. You.
Yeah. And it says that this isn't the first time that law enforcement has been dragged into his marital woes. He was arrested in March for domestic battery. And his wife asked the prosecutors to drop the charges. So there you go.
Oh, she's a crazy girl. A crazy girl.
Police also said he had more than 2 grams of crack cocaine when he was busted over the weekend. Oh, okay. So, yeah. That's just typical. That's Florida.
Florida man.
Yeah, that's, there you go. You can't get any more.
Where was he from? What part of Florida? Was he from Hudson? Hudson, Newport Richie? Where's he from?
It was in Pinellas.
Oh, dear. Right down the street, probably.
It was Pinellas. Let me see. Let me see where there's all these things popping up here.
That's what he said, too.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Let me see. Let me open this up again.
I live in Pinellas County, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Palm Harbor. He's from Palm Harbor.
Oh, that's just right down the road.
Yeah. That's one of your people, Walter.
Oh no! Don't put him on me.
Yeah, that's one of your peeps.
Looks like a demon.
Yeah, that's one of your peeps. Yeah, this is what happened when you don't take care of your babies.
Oh, that's when you let them people breed.
Yeah.
Here, I just happened across this on Facebook. There's one of the groups that it's President Trump for America. That's the group, and it says, I guess there's a photograph of one of these senators. Mr. Jordan was talking, and behind him's this kind of cute blonde. So everybody's going, "Who's the blonde hottie?" No, he's listening. Probably the guy looking at the girl behind
Mm-hmm.
the senator person or congressman, whatever he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let's go to a gun thing. You want to check out a
All
gun
right,
thing? Here. I'm going to share this one with you in the chat first before I put it up here so that you can get a look at it before we talk about it. Here, let me put it in the chat. Put this link in here. Boom, there you go. All right, take a look at that. This looks, we like the weird stuff.
Oh, I think I saw that. I saw it, but I didn't delve into it deeper.
Yeah, so here it goes. Altor Corporation single shot pistol. Altor of Cave Creek, Arizona has designed a rather unusual single shot pistol that almost looks like the descendant of the CIA's deer gun. Oh, what does the deer gun look like? I can't remember the deer gun. Let me see if I can.
It's the CIA, Hank. Come on. It's not for deer.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh.
Oh, there's the deer gun. Oh, okay. Yeah, so
It's not for hunting.
yeah, so this is interesting. It looks almost like an inhaler or something. It's got very short sights, little barrel, trigger,
Single shot?
safety, yeah, grip handle.
Single shot, yeah.
Yeah.
But why would
trying
you
to
make
see.
something that looks like that and it really doesn't look like a gun? Why?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like, am I looking to get sued? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
what else?
what is the caliber there? Do you see the caliber? Oh, Babyface B says it's shaped like Florida. That's true.
It is. Oh man, thank you.
That's true. John Dieter says looks like a Martian ray gun. Joseph Anthony says that looks like a glue gun. Walmart Deal says, oh, a Liberator thing. WTF?
But they were asking, 119 and 129, 380 and 9mm.
Yeah, Opt Out of Gun Control says the grip looks like Florida backwards. 380 and 9? Okay.
Yeah.
And Babyface says it needs an integral suppressed barrel. Walmart Deal wants to know what's the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. We can't hate. It's a gun.
You might want to add it to the failed attempts library.
Yeah. Would you buy one?
Maybe just to put it in the failed attempts library.
Yeah. Just because it's so weird and ridiculous.
Yeah. How long is it going to be there for?
Yeah. So when is it coming out? Let me see. Do they say when this thing's coming out?
Are they going to be at the SHOT Show? Yeah.
The MSRP is 119 and 129.
Well, for that I can get a frickin' Sky.
Yeah. For 380 is 119, and for the 9 it's 129. Yeah.
I can get a Sky with 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Maybe they're making it for California. Who knows?
I would probably get one, but never shoot it, like you said. Just get it.
I'd have to shoot it. Once.
All right, then get one and we'll shoot it.
Make sure there's a firing pin in it, and I'd have to shoot it.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure there's a firing pin. By the way, we have a video. I don't know if Lola, did you turn that video on? Oh, it's going on at 9:15. So after this broadcast, there'll be a new video going up on Hank Strange. What were you going to say, Walt?
Speaking of firing pins, Babyface purchased a shotgun for a project, and it was bought as a possible missing parts type thing. So we go over to the shop, we go up to the bullet trap, put a round of buckshot in it, pull the trigger, and click.
Click. Oh, I thought you were joking when you said this thing didn't have a firing pin.
No firing pin.
What?
Well,
we are having it's the worst luck, Walter. This is the worst luck. You're on a streak.
If it's only missing a firing pin, he did good. So.
Oh, okay. So there was did you guys take it down? Did you take it apart?
No. We stuck a piece of wire in there, and sure enough, there was no firing pin in the hole. So.
Okay.
He'll fix it. He likes to fix things. He'll get it done.
Yeah. Rocky Mountain Bear, about that gun that we were just looking at, says it's an expensive paperweight. They should call it the Clinton Express.
Hey, wait a second here. It says somebody's saying it's just as ugly as a High Point. Wait a second.
Oh, come on now.
Don't you insult my High Point now. You hear me? The reason I got it out here because I'm bringing it up tomorrow to
Yeah.
practice my ghetto stance.
Oh,
So,
I see. That's your Glock 40?
yeah, my 40, yeah.
That's your Glock 40.
Yeah, my fucking
I got a
40,
Glock
see
40
that?
for my shorty when
I
she
shoot
be
your
naughty.
fucking head, boy. You fucking head right off. You know what I'm saying? Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I mean, the High Point, it's not a super attractive gun, but it works.
It goes bang.
Yeah,
The one thing about this gun you have when you shoot it, you can't lip wrist it.
Oh, okay.
Remember that time that the one guy that came out to your place, the young guy that used to do the video and stuff for.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was like limp wristed and it was like misfiring,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like going, what the hell's going on, man?
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, he was just like any automatic. You got to hang on to it tight, or
Yeah.
the action might not work properly. So.
Yeah. Motorboater says, "Break yourself, fool." And Opt Out of Gun Control says, "Glock 40 problem solver." And one more deal says, "My fanciest gun is a Ruger LCP." Laugh out loud.
John Vors says at least a High Point holds more ammo than that weird pistol. Yes, it does.
Yeah. John Jeter, he says, "I was talking to High Point about something and joked about it. They still cover it on warranty." Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then Rocky Mountain Bear is doing, what is it? Bratata. So, yeah, I guess there was a song. That's a reference to a song where someone was making gun noises that was completely inappropriate to gun noises,
Mm.
So, yeah, there you go. Listen, I think, High Point covers High Points.
Yeah, I mean,
Without a doubt.
Not a High Point story, but similar. At one time I had a Davis Derringer, over and under Davis Derringer.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap little Derringer, and there was something broken on it, and I bought it that way. What happened? Did I call them? And I sent it back to them, and I expected to get charged to be it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't charge me nothing. They fixed it, so
Mhm.
I'm like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
They want to keep you happy. They want to keep it safe is what they want to do, so.
Yeah. I know my High Point I bought for like less than $100. So
Yeah,
I can't knock that. Well, did the Yeet cannons come out yet? Did I
don't
miss
think
that?
so.
I
You'd
don't
be
know.
all over the interweb if it was.
Yeah, Yeet cannons are not out yet, right?
No.
Okay.
I should turn this into a Yeet cannon with the laser.
Yeah, laser it.
Laser it all up.
Yeah,
man.
Yeet cannon version 0. Yeah. The version 0.
This is the prototype.
Yeah. Everyone, that's so crazy. Everyone's putting Yeet cannons on not even a Yeet cannon yet. Can we
I
just
know.
wait till the Yeet cannons come out?
Can't we all eat together? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, appropriate for when you're going to White Castles at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what you
Have a shootout in the White Castle parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's savage.
Opt Out of Gun Control is saying he saw some. Are you saying you saw some Yeet cannons? Because I don't think they're actually out yet. I don't know if has anyone gotten their hands on the actual, like the new High Point pistol. If you have, let us know. It'll be interesting. You think, so this year at SHOT Show, let's get some early SHOT Show predictions. What do you think's going to be the hot thing at SHOT Show this year? Or next year?
SHOT Show 2020. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm. I think everyone's going to be making a SIG P365 variant.
Really?
So everyone's going to be making some handgun that can hold, 9, like a single stack that can hold 9 rounds, 10 rounds, 12, 13, 14. Someone's going to make a single stack that's 20 rounds.
9mm?
Probably.
Single stack?
I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what everyone's trying to do. Like the gun industry, if one person does a hot gun, everybody has to do that. That's how we wind up with everyone making an AR-15.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what what Scott from Sky was talking about, what they're working on. They said they're going to do something that's kind of different than they usually do.
Mm-hmm. Len Holt says 5-round magazines. Are we gonna be going the other route now?
Gonna go backwards.
Yeah. Chris Bullis says a new AR.
Oh boy. Whew.
Yeah.
Man.
I bet you there'll be tons of 10mm guns.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, I don't know. There's some more compact pistols.
Yeah.
I mean,
John Dieter says lever action ARs.
You can get those in Pakistan. They probably make one of those someplace in Pakistan.
Oh yeah.
In the Kandar Kush or whatever that is, where they make all those. Or Dara. Dara is the place where they do the gun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to go there, but just too bad it's so crazy over there.
In Dara, where's that? In Afghanistan?
In Pakistan.
Pakistan? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know that area where they make all the guns and the guys sitting there squat down filing and.
Okay, you want to do that as a trip? Like maybe we can get a group rate or something.
I better get some group security. I better be darring with the mayor of the town, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't fit in very well over in that part of the world,
Oh, yeah. Just get a tan.
I don't think I can be tan enough.
Joseph Anthony says, I'm excited to have a Knights Armament RAS coming for my LE 6920. Okay.
Ooh.
Len Holt says a Glock single stack 10mm, also the Glock carbine.
The Glock bullpup. That's what it is, the Glock bullpup.
Yeah.
I don't know. SHOT Show. I think you'll probably. Well, I don't know. There's right now things are kind of in a stagnant kind of period.
Mm-hmm.
Do
you think there's going to be a lot of companies bowing out of SHOT Show this year or next year?
No.
We'll still have everyone.
Once you bow out, you're gone.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you have a good, if I left my space, one of these other bozos in the new vendor area would move right into my space. So no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bozos. Newbies.
Yeah. You're not giving up your spot, huh?
Well, yeah. If you do it, you're done. You start all over again. And, it isn't cheap, but I'm not ready to bail out yet. So.
Yeah, Chuck Miller says there has to be a couple new cartridges. Something has to undo the 6.5 Creedmoor.
I just saw a new cartridge. Where did I see that? There's another large diameter big bore AR cartridge that somebody's come up with.
Okay.
That doesn't get me. That doesn't get me excited though. I don't know.
Yeah, Chris Bullis says Glock 5.56. Yeah,
Glock 5.56.
I hope this coming year at SHOT Show, people are up on the Second Amendment, and gun companies know whether or not they support it.
Good luck.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Gonna get it hard to get the corporate types to commit to anything.
Yeah, that would be good. Yiddick Stoner says, "Give us the thumbs ups." Thank you. We appreciate it. Smash.
We are back. We are back.
There. Yes,
we're back here. We're back for 7 more
we'll
minutes.
Here
so.
mostly. Yeah, we got another 7 minutes here. 817 LDS says, "Are gun companies going to stop making AR-15s to make concealed carry guns only?"
No.
Yeah, I wish we were getting more. I think it would be cool to see more integrally suppressed stuff.
Yeah.
But that's me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
if
you could go down to the hardware store and buy one with a 4473. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
We've got somebody doing a transfer with us. My wife was telling me today that it's been a year. I know Babyface, he's got something going. It's been for SBR, and it's been going for a while too. So
yeah,
it's just crazy.
Yeah. I think it's a good question. I wonder what next year or January SHOT Show is really going to look like. It's going to be interesting.
It'll be just like the following year. I mean, unless there's some kind of ginormous shooting or something like that, or some big political thing going on, it's going to be just like last year. which was nothing really too exciting. We'll probably have our lower for the Streebog there, the Glock magazine accepting Streebog lower. That's on. Next thing we're going to put in the machine after we get done with running right now, in one of the machines. So.
Yeah, Opt Out of Gun Control says he's doing. He's going to form one integrally suppressed 9mm AR upper.
Very interesting that is. My best Yoda voice.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? In the time that we have left, who saw the The Mandalorian? Did anyone get Disney Plus out there? Did anyone
Okay, here's it goes. In the other room over here, there's been two people that were very frustrated about that.
Oh, really?
They thought they had a way around it to get it, and they ordered something off of Amazon and it showed up. Nah, not. It didn't work.
Oh, why didn't they just go? You can get like the free. You can get the trial, the free week with Disney Plus.
What the fuck is good as that?
Well, at least you can see if you want to do it or not.
But what do you get the trial on? You got to have the right system or whatever to get.
Yeah, Disney Plus. You can get it. Do you have Apple TV?
I don't think so. No.
It works on Apple TV, Roku.
You'd have to talk to
Yeah.
To my significant other and my son, but there was a high level of frustration earlier in the afternoon here. So
okay.
So they thought they had it figured out.
Oh, okay. So they couldn't get it. Anyone else out there get a chance if you got Disney Plus? I got it just to look at The Mandalorian, which I looked at the first episode. It's actually pretty good. I don't like what they're doing with Star Wars anymore. Star Wars has gone completely over to SJW nonsense. But The Mandalorian looked pretty good, and I think tonight there's a new episode up there. So
probably we'll get it figured out here eventually. So
yeah, there's lots of different ways to get it. Just go to the Disney Plus streaming page, and you can look up the different things. But it is available on, I think, iTunes.
Roku. Yeah, we don't have the system that it would run on easily.
Well, if you're looking at Amazon Prime, you have some kind of thing that has apps on it.
You're going to have to talk to somebody else. I'm trying to stay out of all that because I had enough things to think about.
Yeah, you don't want to think about it. Okay.
Yeah. I'll watch it when it's on. Just say that.
Yeah. Let's see. Fire Stick. Len Holt says Fire Stick. It's on Fire Stick. Google Stadia. On it. So Walmart Deal says on it. It's Chris Bola says it's on the PS4 App Store also.
We have a PS3.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about the Disney Plus? Let me know what you think about it. Think it's cool, not cool, or whatever. You know, the only thing that I've looked at on there and I'm like, okay, this is good, is The Mandalorian. But I think they're gonna have to come up with more stuff. Because The Mandalorian's not good enough. I'm going to need to see more stuff. Richter Scale Studio says, I got it on Apple TV. It was good. The music threw me off a bit. I am 50, so a fan since I was 8. Yeah, you know, I think The Mandalorian was probably the best Star Wars thing I've seen in a long time. The other Star Wars things I really can't watch, you know. Kind of like it's just really crap. The way that they're going with Star Wars now. But yeah, that one was good because it's kind of like went back to the old, like Star Wars was basically a Western in space. You know?
With Nazis.
Yeah. So, and I think that this Mandalorian thing is kind of going back in that direction. So
everybody likes a good Western.
Yeah. And Jon Favreau, and I forgot the name of the other guy that's involved in it, but I think they're doing an excellent job on that. So. You know,
you can't have a politically correct. I don't know what I was going to say. Politically correct cowboy movie.
Yeah.
Western.
Yeah. And Jake Delahome says The Boys on Amazon is awesome. Yeah, that was pretty good. You know, that's if you guys have Amazon Prime, there's this show called The Boys, and it's like about superheroes. It's a superhero thing, but it's like the superheroes are really the bad guys kind of a thing. So, let's see. Brick says Solo was good.
Solo.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I liked solo.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think I
I
liked
don't
it.
play video games per se, so
Mm-hmm.
you know, um, I can't jump into the holodeck yet to play, so I'm not going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh,
maybe
video games?
before I die, there'll be a holodeck, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. By then, we'll just be able to plug your brain into something, and
Well,
you
I
won't
could
even know.
share my Stargate, but
Mm-hmm.
if I share it, then
Mm-hmm.
there won't be any fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yeah, Opt Out of Gun Control wants to know if the Man in High Castle is any good. I've never watched that, so I've heard that it's good. So
Hashtag Han shot first. Yes, he did. That's
Yeah.
before they made it politically correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure
Greedo,
yeah,
Greedo's a turd.
yeah. Brick says Jack Ryan is great. And 42 Chilled says Disney is hella anti-gun, no money from me.
Yeah, see,
So there you go. Yeah, okay, understood.
I don't have any
Don't
problem
blame
with
me on
that.
one. Yeah, absolutely.
I
Can't
get that
blame me on
100%.
Yeah. So anyway, listen, before we wrap it up here, Walter, we need to let the
sir.
folks know, all the folks that are hanging out with us, if you want to see our car stuff, you need to go to Stranger Palooza. That's the car channel. That's where we're putting all our car stuff up on there. Walter has Dirtfoot Racing. Yeah, Dirtfoot
Yep.
Racing. There's links in the description of this video that you could go to and go to either one of those channels and subscribe there or whatever. So, that's going to be the auto stuff, the car stuff that we do on there from
Dirty
now
stuff,
on.
yeah.
Since YouTube doesn't want that on Hank Strange. So,
Yeah,
put
too
it
bad
over
it can't
there.
have go-karts for kids, but they probably would. I couldn't keep my commentary out long enough to make it child friendly, so it probably wouldn't work. So.
Yeah. So, Walter, how can the folks out there follow you if they want to follow you on social media? What do you guys have going on?
You can follow Safety Harbor Firearms on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Safety Harbor Firearms. There's also Appliance or Mower Death. That's on YouTube. Then over on Gunstreamer, there's Safety Harbor Firearms, and on Mines, there's Safety Harbor Firearms, all one word. Then there's also stenparts.com if you're looking for that kind of stuff, replacement parts for your Sten gun and things like that. And last but not least, Dirtfoot Racing, which is brand new, which there'll be car stuff, dirty stuff, motors, engines. Who knows? Anything that makes noise and has wheels or tracks, we might put it up there. So
Yeah.
I might be fixing a generator one day and riding a mini bike the next. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll put all kinds of different stuff up on Dirtfoot Racing, Stranger Palooza. You guys can check that out. 817 LDS wants to know if 380 is a viable concealed gun caliber as we get out of here. What do you think about that, Walt?
Sure.
Lots of people chiming in on
If
that.
you can hit your target, then it's viable.
Yeah. Listen, you can always do research of the different calibers that are out there. I think calibers now are different from what they used to be, let's say 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So for example, the Fort Scott guys have a 380 that took down a black bear.
Yeah,
One shot.
that stuff would do some serious penetration. So
Yeah, so it depends. It's up to you. I think it's close up type of thing, but
yeah, 380 definitely. Yeah, learn, practice with it, and learn your gun, and rock and roll.
Yeah, and if you're someone or someone that you care about doesn't like 9mm or any other round, hey, and they can deal with the 380, then I think you can go with that.
Yeah.
Personally, I do have 380 stuff for sure. We have 380 guns and all that. Personally, I would do like 9mm, but I think calibers have come a long way. The technology, what different companies are putting out, have come.
Yeah, there's a lot of hollow point and all kinds of different ammo you can get for it. So yeah, I mean it's just make sure it runs for you. Make sure it works right. That's all.
Yeah, and if you're looking for that footage of the Fort Scott taking down a brown bear, or was it? No, it was a black bear. Black bear, probably. Yeah, that's on their YouTube channel. You could probably find it on their website and stuff like that. So, and then while we're talking about it, don't forget they have like that sale, Black Friday sale going on, with like 20% off the Christmas stuff and 15% off everything else. Harry's Holsters is sponsoring the show. They're also going to have some Black Friday stuff going on. We'll let you guys know what other things we come up with we are getting out of here. I want to thank everyone for joining us and hanging out with us. We'll be back on Monday. We'll be doing Free for All Monday, next Monday, kicking butt. Everyone out there, be safe over the weekend. Have fun. We'll see you. Just Dano has coming in with a last-minute question. Any thoughts on SCOTUS ruling against Remington over the right of Sandy Hook parents to sue them? I think it sucks the Supreme Court is staying out of stuff. I think that's an indication of where they're at when it comes to the Second Amendment. So, yeah, all that sucks. Not happy about it. Yeah, that's what we all feel. Any last words, Walter, before I... There you go. We're out of here. Have a great weekend. See ya. Peace. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? Before I do that, I got to drop the end. Boom. There goes the end. Make sure that you subscribe, ring the bell, leave your comments and all that kind of good stuff. We'll see you guys on Monday. We are out of here. Peace. See ya.